Now also let's take a quick look at what exactly has been the contribution of the Indian community, which is right now at the center stage of all the heat that is now brewing as the tensions between the India and the Canada in fact continues to reflect. Now Indians in Canada, let me firstly get on to the numbers. There are 1.8 millions of them and there are 5.1 of overall population, which is this is the total number of Indians in Canada. And now Indian students in Canada, when we talk about, is 3,20,000 plus, which is a huge number. In fact, there are Indian students abroad, but when we talk about the India's contribution to the economy, which is in fact to the Canadian economy, how Indians actually are contributing into generating the economical investment. Also, India's investment into Canada now spans to across nearly 5 billion. This is the $5 billion number that we are talking about, and in the visuals what you can see is which are coming from Ottawa, in fact, how Indian nationals, when they have students, they have went to Canada to seek employment opportunities and better opportunities, in fact, then these long queues of students outside outside the cafes or outside for the job interview of a lot of positions were seen in Brampton or in Ottawa or of course in Ontario. These are the visuals that we are actually bringing straight to you about the kind of situation which actually is very concerning as far as Indian nationals in Canada are concerned. It is very important to see how the government in fact ramps up its effort to assure these citizens and in fact to the Indian diaspora community, which is right now amid all this escalation, being very tensed and worried about the future. Now this is the visual which you are also bringing to you on the attack on the Indian headquarters, Indian High Commission in Canada, and this was a time when Indian High Commission in Canada was in fact attacked, viewers, at this point of time. And you know, when we go further with all the details of how in fact the Indian community in the Indian diaspora in Canada and on that Canadian soil had felt threatened because of these incursions. In fact, the Hindu temples were also vandalized at that point of time, and this is in fact one of those prime moments where the debate over what is the stand of the Canadian government was seen, because at that point of time when Hindu temples were being attacked, there were in fact the Indian community and the Indian diaspora being searching for the jobs, and in fact that was worried. These are all the comprehension, the kind of times when in fact the Indian community has felt ignored and not a part of the Canadian soil, which in fact they have contributed hugely towards. Now in the parliament as well in Canada, the tribute to terrorist Niger was also seen. This was in fact the time when last year the death of the Khalistani separatist leader Niger's in fact then reacted many prompt responses and strong stand from India. Open threats to Ambassador Sanjay Kumar Verma were also issued, and these are some of the times when the Canadian government, and particularly the government of the Justin Trudeau, in fact choose to take an opposed stand. Mahatma Gandhi statue also was defaced in Canada, and these are in fact some of the very incidents where these kind of incidents have also garnered a very sharp response from the Indian government. Now viewers, also shifting our focus to the important developments that are happening on the Canadian soil as far as the India stand is concerned.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.